It is a well-known fact that travel can have powerful effects on the human spirit. As the saying goes, the person that left for a travel trip is not the same person who returns from one. It changes you, and if you can stay open to growth, that change is often for the better. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful ways travel will change your life and help you grow. It happened for me, and I know it can happen for you. All you have to do is gather your courage, pack your bags, and set off for an adventure. Let's get into it. Hey, this is Andy Eversole with Banjo Earth, and traveling is one of my favorite things in the entire world. Ever since the age of 5, when my mom came home with a sombrero and some maracas from Mexico, I have been fascinated with the world outside of my own. The cultures, the foods, the music, the people, the nature, all entices me to explore its wonders. My first major trip abroad was when I was 21 years old, a junior in college, as I went to spend a whole semester in Beijing, China. Whoa! As you can expect from a kid from the southern United States, I was in major culture shock. But I loved it. And I fell madly in love with the challenge of getting to know a culture, a language, and a history so different than my own. And since that point, I've been addicted to the journey. So much so that I've built my life around the possibility of adventure travel, such as the World Music and Travel Project that I do right here on this channel in Banjo Earth. Over the years, I've been incredibly blessed to travel extensively around the world. China, India, Thailand, Scotland, Spain, France, Brazil, Peru, and Mexico have all enriched my spirit with their beauty. Looking back now, I can see clearly how these journeys have shaped my life and changed me in some very powerful ways. And I'm going to share with you now 5 very valuable life skills that travel has given me. I share this in hopes that you will be inspired to gather these qualities as well and start planning your next travel adventure. Number 1, perspective. Traveling to other lands and cultures will broaden your perspective. You will be stretched mentally, physically, and spiritually. And you will begin to think bigger and observe how things are done differently in other parts of the world. Often, a realization that people come to is things aren't better or worse, they're just different. These experiences help you discover what is most valuable to you in your own life, enabling you to let go of the extra weight that you don't need to carry around. By the way, this is a great metaphor for packing as well. You will taste incredible foods that you didn't know existed, see things that will shape your definition of beauty, and come face to face with some of the harsher realities of life. Number 2, empathy. If you travel like I do, which is off the beaten path, you will see many things that you don't expect and honestly don't really want to see. But you will see it anyway, and you will be faced with the reality that some people live with. If you come from the USA or another highly developed Western country, this can be quite a wake-up call. People are often living in very poor conditions, eating food that is borderline dangerous, and walking many miles to just get clean water. Seeing these things can open your heart and deepen your empathy for humanity. You realize that there's so much suffering in the world and only so much you can do about it. But you also see that material things do not equate to happiness. Some of the poorest people I have ever met are also some of the happiest. And some of the richest people can be the most miserable. It's all joy we're after, and travel helps you develop empathy for the human condition all across the board. Number 3, resourcefulness. As John Lennon famously sang, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. With travel, almost nothing goes exactly as you plan. Reservations fall apart, roads become impassable, and you often lose things that are important and valuable like your passport or credit cards. Travel has an uncanny ability to teach you what you are actually capable of, then push you to new limits. Problem solving, improvisation, and an openness to unplanned activities are life skills that you will use forever. And I've seen no better teacher to these skills than traveling to parts unknown. Number 4, sociability. If you are an introvert, this one's for you. One of the greatest blessings of travel is the incredible people that you're going to meet along the way. At times, you will be forced to talk to strangers, such as in asking for directions or trying to find out what food you're about to eat. But other times you will be genuinely curious about other people traveling a similar road to you. And this opens up incredible conversations. Sitting and waiting for a bus, on an airplane for 7 hours, or simply sitting at a dive bar in a back alley. You are destined to come across a few lifelong friends this way. The idea of serendipity comes into play here, and it always makes me think of that book, The Celestine Prophecy. They talk about how these chance meetings with people all along the way aren't actually actually chance at all. There is something bigger at work here. And after meeting so many people who remain incredibly important to me in my life through my travels, I think there is something magical underneath it all. Number 5, gratitude. Gratitude shows up in many ways throughout your adventures. I'm from the USA, and whenever I return home from a long, arduous travel trip abroad, I feel incredibly grateful for my home country. The freedoms, comforts such as fresh water and clean air, and the opportunities always fill my heart when I return. People who never leave the US do not get this perspective. Getting outside of the bubble and seeing what a lot of the people in other countries around the world are dealing with is an incredible gift. Also, when traveling, you have a lot of time to think. Looking out over the clouds on a cross-ocean flight gives you the room, the time, and the space to feel incredible gratitude for your life, your loved ones, your journeys, your challenges, your blessings, and your health. It gives you perspective to feel gratitude for the things you do have, instead of worrying about the things that you don't. Now, I hope these lessons and learnings inspire you to get ready for your next travel adventure. The best thing about travel, in addition to everything we just covered, is the new stories you're gonna have to tell. Think about it. When you're on your deathbed, will you talk about the extra hours you put in at the office, or that Netflix binge marathon you went on? Or will you talk about your craziest travel experiences? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And it's not where you go, it's who you become in the process. I wish you great health, wonderful companions, and amazing travel adventures. And if you're a travel content creator and you want to know my suggestions for the best equipment to take with you to make incredible content, watch this video next. And until next time, come on, let's go see what we can find.